What's going on, family? Dublin Odinson here, and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm rolling with together my shield brother Root. You want to say hi to the people?
Hey everyone!
All right, it is that time again. We are back at IAE to deal with CIG's bullshit. If you guys seen the patch, you'll know that they have sugared and emptied your gas tanks, and they're pushing the new Intrepid, which has the fuel of a heavy fighter, the same fuel as a Vanguard series. So that's cool. They completely nerfed its competition, the Titan. The Titan now has 0.5 quantum fuel, which means you can't...
it's a little more than 0.5, but...
well, the last I seen Oracle, it said 0.5 quantum. 1 point something in hydrogen.
Yeah, I think it's like 0.9 or 0.8, but it's still low.
Yeah, it can't make it across the verse anymore, no matter what quantum drive you have. So that's cool. That's CIG nerfing the old to sell the new. That is what they do, and sadly, that's just who they are. So let's go check out IAE 2954. Let's see what this has to offer. You ready for this, Root?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I know they didn't really mess with the spirits. I thought that they had 1.2 last on Urkel. So the spirits are still very good starter ships. I think they're right here.
Yep. On each side.
Yeah,
that's the A1 and the C1's over there.
Yeah. I love these ships. I think they're great.
Yeah.
I don't like how many doors Crusader needs to have, but
it's just a Crusader.
Yeah. Anyway, most people have probably been in here. Like, see, a door for no reason.
Well, these doors are actually going to have a reason once engineering gameplay comes in, because you'll be able to seal the door. Like, we'll be able to seal this door here at the cockpit area and turn off life support on the rest of the ship. So then we're not having to deal with fires.
Yeah, because this is a door as well.
Yep. And they're adding, I believe, the locking capability to doors, so that way you can say you're giving a ride to someone. You can tell them to stand right there in the cargo hold, lock the door, and then they're not coming in unless they start shooting their way in, and you'll hear it and you'll dispatch them appropriately.
Which is a possibility. Is this the Intrepid? This is the Intrepid.
That's the Intrepid.
This is the new hotness that they're pushing, with only a size 4.
And 2 size 1 missiles.
Yeah. So this thing, if you're buying it off the store, I think it's $5 more than than our favorite little Penguin. Albeit it is a bigger ship, I'll give it that. But it has 1 size 1 shield, 1 size 4 cannon, 2 size 1 guns. It holds the same amount of cargo.
2 size 1 missiles.
2 size 1 missiles. Sorry.
The only gun is that size 4.
Yeah. It holds the same cargo as the Penguin, as the Titan, 8 SCU, but the Titan has twice the shields, and the Titan has another set of 2 size 3s on top of that 1 size 4.
And it has a ramp, whereas these have these stupid little elevators.
You can tell, not fans of the Intrepid.
Not one bit.
Especially after the fuel bullshit, it just really leaves a bad taste in our mouth. But we are going to rent it so we can do a full review on it, assuming it lets me rent it.
I've got it if you don't.
Yeah, it's not letting me rent it.
Yeah, the only thing the Intrepid does have over the Penguin is that it's got a kind of a more living quarter area with 2 rifle racks, 3 handgun racks, a heavy weapon rack, an armor rack, if that ever comes into play, which I doubt it ever will. Has a shower, has like a little eating area. Basically has a full hab.
Yeah, see,
here out the side.
It's nice. I'm not saying it's a bad ship. Where's your dead guy here? I'm not saying it's a bad ship.
It's not a good one either.
It's just, it's so weak.
Yeah.
You're not
It's
dogfighting with
vastly
this.
underpowered.
You're not going to dogfight with this at all.
Against anything that vastly outmassed you or massed you, so it you might be able to take it. God, you'd even have a hard time taking Aurora against it.
I mean, it was worse a little bit ago when it was just a size 3. Yeah.
They all the components are conveniently here in the back. You do have a dedicated engineering station here, which is if and when engineering gameplay ever comes in, because that's already been cut. Yeah. It's already been cut out of 4.0. But once that comes in, it'll be nice to have that, especially if you do have someone else with you. They can run the engineering while you're running the ship. But I think it's just them looking for a reason to cut everything else, or cut a bunch of other ships, or cut down them. These little elevators are weird. I don't like the lack of a ramp, because there are some ships or some ground vehicles that you can fit in a Penguin that you cannot fit in this.
The pulses, for one.
Yeah.
You might be able to squeeze a pulse in here. We'll have to try it.
No, because you'd hit it trying to drive it under.
Well, I was going to say up here.
To fly it in that way, that'd be the only way to get it in.
Even then, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to squeeze that in during our review, see what can fit.
Yeah.
I like the idea of these back here, but I wish it had a larger opening so we can come in. Like, these would be cool if you could put two pulses on here. That'd be awesome.
You can crouch and get in here.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, it needs taller landing gear.
Yeah, well, many ships.
And it needs a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Many ships need taller landing gear. What is
this? Is the M2.
Oh, the M2. Right. Is that? No, we have a lot of Crusader ships. They're probably downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on one of the side wings.
Let's go find.
Oh no, sorry, correction. This is the A2, not the M2.
Oh.
This has the bombs.
All right, there's my girl, the MSR, the queen of the doors herself. We got the Tumbril Nova, and it looks like another Herc in the back.
Yeah, that's the M2 in the back.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the MSR, or the Mercury as now they're trying to call it, so the Mercury Star Runner, I don't know where you've been. I had a review out when this first came out, I think like in 2020, 2019, something like that. One day, this little pirate storage is going to work eventually. CIG soon. Yeah. It's got a little under storage here where you can walk around through the entire ship.
This is actually going to come more into play when engineering comes in.
Yeah, so you don't have to go through the doors.
Yeah, well, that, and they said there'll be stuff down here to repair.
Which could make this more of a pain in the ass than a luxury. Yeah. But yeah, I love this bird. I think it should have another way out other than the back. Going through, like, these sets of doors and stuff. Right here should have a ramp down or an elevator down.
Yep.
But yeah, the MSR is a great ship. Done a lot of hauling in this. Mostly for Xeno threat and stuff.
Yeah, it did get a recent buff with the shields here, or on the last patch, or the past patch before last, one or the other. It's still a little weak in gun.
You got 6 size 3s. Unfortunately, they're not controlled by one person. You got 2 for the pilot and 2 for each gunner. If you have a full crew, you've got 6 size 3s. We usually roll contendum, so we only got 4 size 3s, which is basically a single-manned Cutlass Black.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice little hole here. You could put a Nursa, you could put an Ursa, you could put most ground vehicles. Then it's got, of course, the side right here to add more storage and stuff. And when engineering gameplay comes, it'll have things
There's
to
one,
do.
Yeah, engineering
back
terminals
here.
out here.
Yeah. So you're going to want somebody in the back.
Yeah. You're also gonna want, was it the when the data running comes in, this hopefully will be one of the premier chips besides the Herald.
Yeah, the Herald's
There's
ugly as
the-
shit.
Yeah. It's only used for data running. But
Then we got the Herc over here, which
Yeah,
is
the
a
M2.
go-to for us. Can we get it?
yeah, we started with the M2 when it first came out. I've since upgraded to the A2 because
You like the bones?
dropping size 10 bombs are fun. It is great for cargo. If you need more cargo than this, you go to a C2. And right now, outside of the Hold series, that's the biggest cargo in the game.
Yeah, if you want to do cargo running, you want a Herc. It's got great
Yeah.
shields. It's got good offensive. Yeah, she's a hell of a bird.
Yeah, we've done everything up to ERTs in this in the past.
Yep, we've done bounty hunting. We've done cargo hauling.
Just remember, folks, if you win the war of mass, sometimes you don't need a gun. You just need a shield that's live.
Yep, you just headbutt them and
Yeah.
puts them down. Auxiliary crew here. These nice little jump seats, which I find is pointless, but if you got a lot of friends, that must be nice.
Yeah. Well, it sucks because these don't actually drop. They're just
Seats.
kind of safe quantum seats, so that way you don't accidentally face through the ship in quantum.
And I gotta say
but to get-
that's been happening less and less.
It has. Yeah, we've actually gotten out of seat in flight and been fine. But if you've got all these seats filled, the only way down is the ladder we came up or this tiny little elevator.
Yeah.
And this is the wrong place for a drop seat location. It really
You could've
should be
watered
down in the
down.
cargo area.
Exactly. Here we got the Tumbril Storm, the Nova, and the Storm AA.
Yeah,
Anti-air.
the anti-air variant.
I remember folding into this last IEE. It looked very painful. Let's see how it's
It
running
probably
now.
still is. Oh, shit. That actually works just fine.
All right. Is it Romeo? Romeo, please?
No, we can't turn them on.
Ah. Come on. Enter remote missile turret. Empty. That's a shame. I'm not saying I want to. Well, yeah, I am. I'm saying I want to fire missiles in the middle of this. That would have been fun.
You can move the turret out of the gun variant.
We've used the Nova. Roots actually dropped it out of a back of, what was it, a C2?
D2 or an M2? I think it was an M2.
Yeah, a Herc.
Yeah, it was a Herc.
Haven't really had any reason for ground vehicles. Maybe that'll change sometime in the future. They do like forcing gameplay. That's why they
That's not true. We found good use for the Nursa.
Yeah, it's a bed. We're not
Yeah.
driving around. It just sits in the back of our Corsair, and we use it as respawn point.
Still a use.
Still a use. I'll give it that. Haven't found a use for most ground vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah, we played with the Storm when it came out with the tractor beam and had someone troll us and try to steal it.
Yeah,
We A2'd them out of existence.
that was fun.
That was fun. The Nova, we just pull that out when we want to blow stuff up. Have fun.
Alright, fam, here we have the Inferno and the Ion, two ships that we loved when they first came out, and then CIG's Happy Balance Pass came and nerfed them into the ground.
Yeah.
I think they're better now.
The Ion did get better. It's still not where it was, but it did get better.
So this is the Intrepid's older brother. I would love to see the Ion have an interior. I think that'd be great.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fucking great.
The Ion could really use it. Even if it didn't have the cargo. Just the interior.
Yeah. Just a little
Because of the
log out
size,
bed or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I get why it doesn't have it, because it has a freaking size 7 cannon on it. And so that's supposed to take up most of the ship, or the power generation, or whatever lore reason you want to insert there for not having an interior because you have a massive gun on it. But yeah, the Ion and the Inferno would be awesome with a small interior, a bed. That's all we need is a bed.
Yeah.
Maybe a weapon rack. I mean,
it would really give utility to the ship.
Yeah.
Especially after the gun nerf. And then the ammo drain, this doesn't have the ammo it used to have, so the Inferno isn't that great. You will blow through some ammo, and then you're going to head home.
If I remember right, it got a good part of its ammo pool back.
It's been forever since I've messed with it.
Yeah. I'd have to go and either pull it in game or check Urkel or something. But if I remember right, the Inferno got part of its weapon pool back. It had gone from, was it like 6,000 or 8,000? I think it
to 2.
Or down to like 2, and then I think it's back up to like 4 or 6. But I'm not certain, so don't quote me on that one.
But yeah, if you guys want to try it, remember all ships are rentable right now. So just walk up to these little panels and hit the button. Before you would walk up and hold E on it, but apparently now it's at the panels.
Yeah, you hold F and it.
Yeah. You come up to these little panels, bam. Hold, rent for 2 days. I already own one. I bought one in game. I don't own one anymore. But I used to love this ship. When this thing first came out, we were dogfighting like crazy in these things.
Yeah. I agreed with the movement nerf that it got. It really needed the movement nerf. It moved like an arrow.
It moved like a light fighter.
Or a Titan.
It shouldn't have. Not with the mess.
No, it's designed to take on capital ships, so you don't need to move as much. But you needed that big gun, and then they added a massive RNG spread to the shot placement. And when they first released it, they built it as like a long-range capital sniper.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's built as.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, we're going to add this RNG shot placement. They're like, well, so much for being a sniper.
Yeah, now it's a laser repeater.
Yeah, they turn it into a repeater. Well, they took out, or last time I flew it, they took out a lot of the RNG to the spread, so it is more of a sniper again. They did that RNG spread because I want to be a little mean here because we'll stand on it here. Where's my soapbox? There's
your soapbox. Go ahead.
That the PvPers were complaining that they'd come up to one of these, try to take it out, and they'd whip around and one-shot them. If a light fighter is going nose to nose to a size 7 cannon, you kind of deserve to get your ass blown up.
Yep, absolutely.
You're a tiny little fighter, a size 1 shield, and that's a size 7 gun for a capital ship. If you get in the way, you're not meant to pose any resistance to the round coming out.
You are debris. You are debris in the making.
Yeah, so it needed the movement nerf, because it shouldn't have been able to keep up with a light fighter. A light fighter easily should have been able to outmaneuver it.
But if you're going to joust...
Yeah, if you're going to joust, you kind of deserve it. But yeah, so they took out some of the RNG spread. They, I think, took out some of the ammo count nerf, so we get a few more rounds back, and we get some more of the alpha damage, the damage back. It's not where it was when it was released, but it's not as horrible as it was after the first nerf pass.
Yeah, the first nerf pass was just devastating. I sold the ship immediately.
Yeah.
Fam, and here we have what Tumbril's known for, the Cyclones.
Yeah.
These little cool-ass little dirt buggies are nice. They're fun to play with. We've used, actually, this... One of them's got the truck. Which one is it?
Trucks, I think, is on the other side of the exhibit hall.
We filled it up. We filled a box in it, took it around, and somebody's backpack's right here. Storing unavailable. 'Cause I don't have any. You pick it up. Open. Oh,
I can loot it.
Somebody's back. Hey, there's a med gun for you, dude.
No, it's empty for me.
Is it?
Yeah, if I loot it, the backpack's empty. The med gun's probably the one you see is probably the one on your hip.
No, it's not. You'll see the footage when I looted. It's got a lot of stuff.
Oh, mine, it's empty.
Hit open. Not loot. Hit open.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
Might as well put on that. Who the hell dropped your backpack?
I don't know.
Lost and found. Damn, these are good backpacks too. Speaking of loot, yeah, we used to put a box, size 1 box in there and drive around and loot. Sadly, CIG made looting a bit of a pain in the ass during the last update, where they updated their looting. You can no longer carry a gun in your hand. You can only carry 2. We got used to having 1 on each side of our backpack and then having our hands free to grab a free one and take it home. Now you can't do that. So now we're dragging bodies over to boxes and pouring everything in. But, I mean, it is what it is. I think CIG's forgot. They're leaning heavy on the sim. They need to go back to. They need to dial it back to fun. They really, really do.
Yeah.
They're taking so much time. Everything takes so much time. You go from your hab to get on a train to go to your hangar, and then you're loading up cargo one by one, and then you're calling for your port to get out, and you're flying off planet, and you're flying. It's an hour gone just prepping for the mission. Things need to speed up. It needs to respect your time. Not everybody. Yeah. All right.
Where's the item terminal?
And Roots found a souvenir. I think that's all that's here. Oh, let's check out this.
Hold on. Someone dropped their gear over here. Tell me there's a car here that I could throw on.
Well, this is a helmet.
What's that one say?
This one doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I don't think there's any.
Someone's having a bad day, family.
Yeah.
Or they decide to go streaky.
Both are viable options.
Both are viable options. What's the... Oh, right. The motorcycles that are never going to come.
Yeah, and then we got... what's the Genesis? Yeah, the Starliner.
And the Starliner that's never going to come. Yay.
Out of all the things that aren't going to come, I wish these damn motorcycles would get in here.
I really want those bikes.
I know.
I want to drive around Microtech, finding ramps, jumping. Hovercrafts are cool. They're really great for going over waters and stuff, but bikes are fun. Motorcycles are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh well. These have been in a hollow for a decade or years, so
yeah, years.
There's that.
Ever since I started playing.
Yep. All right, family. Well, we're gonna call it here.
I'm gonna go store my souvenir.
So Root's got himself a backpack of happiness, and the rest of us just have fond memories. Yeah. All right, fam. So remember, IE is gonna last for at least a week. So
it's a week.
So if you want to rent anything, just come on down. It's on Microtech. Follow the signs. You can't miss it. Rock up and rent everything and try everything. Always try before you buy. This is their biggest ship sale of the year. Everything gets put on. Well, for CIG, sale just means you can buy it. Doesn't mean that it's less money. So if you've been looking to reform your fleet, looking at a ship that you've been wanting, everything is going to be available. So now's the time to grab it. But don't fall for FOMO. Everything can be bought in-game. Well, most everything can be bought in-game. So if you don't have the budget for it, don't worry about it. You'll be able to get it eventually.
Yeah, do not spend. I've spent way too much in this, and even I'm out now advocating: do not buy more than a starter package. Yeah. It just there are easy ways to get money in game. Build up the funds, buy what you want in game. It's not worth giving them cash anymore.
When I started playing, every month, every 3 months, there was a full wipe. So you couldn't do anything. You couldn't save up to buy anything. And if you did buy something, it was gone in 3 months. So it was heavily incented to buy your ships. So that's when I bought my Cuddy Black. I moved up and I got myself a Harbinger. But if I could do it all again, if I was starting right now, I would not buy anything higher than a Cutlass. I think would be the highest I'd go. I'd probably just stay with the Penguin, sit with the Titan.
Yeah.
And just build money that way. But either way, hindsight's 2020. All right, family. Yep. I hope you enjoy IAE. We will be back tomorrow with the next day, and we're gonna try out the Intrepid and give you a review on that. So if you like what you saw, share with your friends, share with your enemies. And if the Valkyries don't take us tonight, we'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. You guys drink one for us, we'll drink one for you. Take it easy, family. All right, Root. Let's go put away your souvenir.